It's Hey, welcome everybody. Thanks for joining Mr. Reality and Psychic Medium Liz Cross and 60 of our closest friends for Monday morning CTT.
Good morning. Thank you for hosting. I really appreciate it. And thanks everyone for being here. Could you just briefly explain the tapping, please, Mr. Reality? Because there's a lot of new people apparently, and
Sure,
they don't.
welcome. So what we're doing is we're moving our energy around in our body and we tap on our with our arms crossed in front of us and we're tapping bilaterally in a 1 1 1 1 1 1 or 1 1 1 1 1 1 cadence on your left and right bicep. And it's just like giving yourself an early morning hug.
An early morning hug. Is that what you do every morning?
Yeah, I give myself a hug and say, "Hey, you made it. Another day."
That sounds like a good idea. I think we should all do that. So great. Thank you. All right. So I'm just going to give some pointers that we got information over the weekend. Of course, it's always from people in the group because you guys are the only ones that get appointments now. Nobody else can get an appointment. So here's the thing. One of our ladies, oh my gosh, she is so smart. Everybody in our group is really smart, actually, but this lady, she does a lot of her own work, and she's originally from Burma. I love her. She is so great. She does a lot of pendulum work, okay? And so she's learned how to train herself in the pendulum. She does a lot of timeline work. Anyway, so here's what she came up with when I spoke with her over the weekend. And she is trying to compose a checklist for soul contracts. And I was like, oh my God, that is so genius. So, what is it that you would like to see in your soul contract when you're making contracts with all these different people, these different family members, soul family, relationships, work, money, all of that, right? Because all of that's contractual. And she was like, I'm working on creating this checklist. And I was like, you know what? That is a really great idea. And the other thing that she does, which I thought was genius, okay, and you guys will have to come up with what you want in your own checklist, right? But the other thing that she came up with, genius, 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 is um, she sets a goal. So you know how we all have manifesting goals, right? We all have something we want to manifest, or if you're like some of us, we have a lot of things we want to manifest, some big, some small. And you can actually use the CTT. Now she uses her pendulum, but you could use the CTT to do this. And you could say, okay, my goal of, I don't know, XYZ 1, 2, 3. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, one being the lowest, how close am I to reaching that goal? Oh, I'm at a 4. Okay, so then you're going to go in and you're going to do your work, right? You may just do the simple manifest tapping, which is there's a part of me that knows how to easily and joyfully manifest XYZ 1, 2, 3. That part of my being is willing to inform the rest of me now. Okay. Keep doing this. And as you're doing it, you may want to use it as part of your 369, because as we know, that is working out really well. And by the way, another girl in our group, our nurse, right? Our really intelligent nurse, she manifested a big fat check. I'm not kidding. My jaw was on the floor when she got her check in the mail. I was like, OMG. You got how much? I'm serious, folks, right? And she is a big time, does her self work, works on her manifestation, does her goddess energy stuff. You know, everybody's doing something, right? So as you're working towards this goal, you can do like your easily and joyfully manifest, blah, 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 XYZ 1, 2, 3. Okay, after you do a few days of it, go back in on a scale of 1 to 10. How close am I reaching to this goal? 1 being the lowest, 10 being the highest. Oh, wait, now it's a 6, right? And you can measure how close you're getting to your manifestations. I don't know about you, Mr. Reality. I thought that was pretty freaking cool. Don't you think so?
I do, yes. What if you're at a negative number? Oh, you're like negative 50. You're
Oh,
not
well,
anywhere close.
you got a lot of work to do, right? But and don't forget, those can fluctuate. Okay, so one day you could be at an 8, the next day you're at a 2. What does that mean? Well, you've peeled some layers off, but now you got more work to do, so now you're at a 2. Maybe it's gauging it layer by layer, right? But if you start getting 10s plus off the chart on a consistent basis, I would say you're pretty close to manifesting what you want. Does that mean you stop trying to manifest? No. It means that you keep going. But obviously, whatever it is you're doing is working. Now, if you are not making any headway, if you are sliding back all the time, you're not gaining ground in this goal, this 1 to 10 goal. And I love this. Thank you so much to our lady who gave us this, right? If you're not working towards that goal, it's not working out for you, then you need to change up what you're doing. And I think that this is a perfect way to gauge how close you are to manifesting. Okay. Now, if you, I would say, don't do, there's a part of me that knows how to manifest XYZ, 1, 2, 3, blah, 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 blah. And you've got like 10 things you want to manifest. And then you want to say, how close am I to that goal? Well, you're at a 0. Why? Because that's too much. So if you're going to do this work, if you want to scale it in that way, to test it, to see how close you're getting to your manifestation, I would say you need to separate those things down one by one. Okay, so you can keep on top of what's working for you, what's not working for you. All right, so that's the first thing. Second thing, and there's so much. I write all this stuff down. I'm like, oh my God, what am I going to talk about? Second thing is one of our guys in the group, right? Wonderful person. Love, love, love him. He's so awesome. He's young too. He's young. He's one of the young ones in our group. So he has ADHD, right? And it is a nightmare for anybody who has quite medium to severe ADHD. It's really difficult. And this person is in university. They are trying to do a very complex degree, quite complicated. So with the ADHD, they're really struggling. It's harder for them. They have to put a lot more study into it. And we didn't know that we were going to get this in a CTT session over the weekend. But what we got was the root cause of his ADHD. Now, I'm not going to say that some people are not born with it. Okay. They probably are. However, if you guys want to know how poisonous gossip is, in his particular culture, gossip is the means of communication, right? Everybody gossip, 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 gossip. And their house was always full of family and full of people coming and going. And everybody's coming in and they're gossiping and everybody's leaving. And now mom and dad are gossiping about them. And it's a cultural thing, right? But the gossip, how it affected him as a baby and growing up listening to this gossip, 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 gossip. They're doing this, they're doing that. And then not only that, the parents would go and gossip about him, right? Gossip about their kids. Oh, my kid's this. Oh, my kid's that, right? It just goes to show how poisonous your words can be. Because he was exposed to such a huge amount of gossip, his brain completely wired up for ADHD. And that was why, because it was so traumatizing to him to sit here and listen to aunties coming in and uncles coming in and cousins and mom and dad, everybody gossip, 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 gossip. And it was just horrendous. And the judgment around, because God, that's what gossip is. Most of the time it's judgment right? The judgment created this mass level of anxiety, um, lack of focus, inability to focus, and put this guy on eggshells. And it was only until probably a couple of days ago where we found the root cause of his ADHD. Okay. So if that's something that you're suffering with, we actually removed the energy that was contributing to the ADHD. So we, doing the CTT, we're going through, we're pulling out what the feelings are, the emotions, body, blah, and we're pulling it out and we're putting it back in. We like, just like we do on a Monday morning, we take out, we put back in, we reinstall, right? But now he knows that he doesn't need this ADHD anymore, because this whole culture thing of gossiping is so dangerous and toxic, especially to little sensitive people. He now knows that he doesn't need this ADHD anymore. So now he's working on, and this is something we can all do, and this because I've said this before. So you can transmute, like if you have like PTSD or anxiety or sadness or depression or whatever it is you've got, right? If you work on, like, there's a part of me that knows how to easily and joyfully manifest the optimum transmutation of this feeling of, let's say for him, anxiety, ADHD, and we're going to transmute it into white light self-love. That part of my being is willing to inform the rest of me now. And you continue on and you keep doing it and doing it and doing it over, right? Eventually, and you can scale it like how we said at the beginning, okay, like, oh, on a scale of 0 to 10, how good is this transmutation working? Oh, it's a 5. Okay, I need to keep working, right? But over time, as we know, the CTT will rewire the brain. So that was just another thing I came across. There's so much more. There's so much more. I would need to do hours and hours worth of shows to give you all the goods. And I'm compiling it all. But anyway, that's just what we came across over the weekend. So that's a way that you guys can do CTT at home. Now, again, I would reiterate, unless you know what you're doing with the let go and heal. Okay, because as soon as you say let go and heal, you're doing a removal. All right. Now, with the removal, you have to be insanely responsible. You have to open properly and you have to close properly, right? And you have to make sure that your session is clear. If you get through your session and you're doing a let go and heal and you've got a tight throat and you've got a chest heaviness or a pain or something like that that's come on during the session, then you're not finished, right? You don't feel lighter, you're not finished. And if you don't know what you're supposed to be removing at that point, you could say there's a part of me that knows how to easily and joyfully manifest the optimum insights and guidance and everything else I need to know in order to complete this removal and finish this session. Okay. And you may have to come back to it, but I would say don't leave mid-session, close, and then maybe process, absorb, think about what you're doing. Maybe you'll come up with some more things and then go back in. You'll start the process again. You're going to open, you're going to let go and heal, then you're going to close. Okay. Anyway, Mr. Reality. Here we go. That was a mouthful. All right. So what we're going to say is what we do every Monday. Again, once we start, please don't leave. Please, 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 I'm begging you. It's dangerous. Don't do it. Once we open, you need to stay to close. If you have to leave during the CTT session, then you need to go back on the YouTube channel, find a closing, and just do a close. Okay? Don't leave yourself wide open for dark energy to come in and replace what you've just gotten rid of. Okay, that's the first thing. Second thing, if you are prone to seizures, the CTT is highly stimulating to the brain wiring. You'll feel buzzing, you'll feel all these sensations going on in the brain. Please, please, please do not do the CTT. Okay, if you're predisposed to seizures, you've had seizures before, there's a history of seizures in your family, please go get medical clearance. Mind you, if they do you do that, they'll probably lock you in the psych unit, right? What? She wants to do what with her arms and what? Okay, you'll be put in a straight jacket in a padded room. But no, seriously, don't do the CTT, please. All right, so today I thought we would work on um becoming, this is one of George's things, right? Becoming unlimited in a white light way. So whatever unlimited means to you, okay, becoming unlimited in a white light way. All right, so is everybody good like that? Yeah, cool. All right. Mr. Reality, are you ready? Are your arms warmed up and ready to go?
Oh, I've been flapping over here the whole time. Yes.
All right, so here we go. We're going to open. If anybody does not know what's going on, please raise your hand. We're all very friendly here. And if you have any questions, drop it in the chat. Somebody will pick it up. Somebody will answer it. All I ask is please, please, please do not message me direct because that is extremely distracting during a CTT session. All right, let's go. There's a part of all of us that knows how to
There is a part of all of us that knows how to
easily and joyfully manifest
easily and joyfully manifest
an optimum etheric pyramid,
an optimum etheric pyramid,
as well as
as well as
an optimum etheric Faraday cage
an optimum etheric Faraday cage
for the empowerment and protection of each one of us.
for the empowerment and protection of each one of us.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
Our minds, body, and spirit are receiving the love,
healing, information, permission,
healing, information, permission,
and deep relief now.
and deep relief now.
So let's take a deep breath. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it, it is done.
So be it, it is done.
Goddess work. Somebody's asking, what is goddess work, Liz? Okay, goddess work. If you are here, our lady with the goddesses, if you could drop in the chat the link to, there's a course. There's a whole course she does where she does oh, I'm glad you made it. There's a whole course
She
she
did. She
does
dropped the
that,
podcast link and the link to the course.
yeah, yeah. So you would have to, like, it's a whole thing, it's a whole protocol. All right. And it's more reliable to call on the goddesses than it is to call on your team. Okay. Why? Because your team, they don't care about that stuff, right? Your team, your spirit guide team, they're just here to make sure you stay on track with the soul contracts that you made. Okay. If you're sitting there going, I need this, it ain't happening. I'm telling you right now, it is not happening. Maybe if you're lucky, maybe you got a good guide in there that goes above and beyond. Most of them don't. Okay. All right. So the other thing is when she was doing this meditation, a praying mantis turned up. Now, that was also very significant. Why? Because that meant that aliens had infiltrated her signal lines, right? So again, you need to make sure you're grounded, you're protected, and you only allow white light communication. They found that she was constantly creating signal lines to these goddesses, right? And here they come. They come showing up. So you need to make sure your signal lines are protected. Now, if you don't know what signal lines are, then I would ask you to then consult with Mr. Reality and you need to take a remote viewing course, okay? Because this stuff is not easy to do. All right, so where are we? We're at treasures. All right, let's go. There's a part of all of us that knows how to
There is a part of all of us that knows how to
easily and joyfully manifest
easily and joyfully manifest
the optimum ability to see,
the optimum ability to see,
recognize,
recognize,
use, and enjoy
use and enjoy
the treasures in and all around us.
the treasures in and all around us.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
Our mind, body, and spirit are receiving the love,
healing, information, permission,
healing, information, permission,
and deep relief now.
and deep relief now.
So let's all take a deep breath. And that goes for any meditation. You need to protect those signal lines. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it. It is done.
So be it. It is done.
All right. And the last one. Oh yeah, Maisha, that's so you. Yeah. The last one, Mr. Photon's here. Oh my God, he's so funny. The last one is the most important, okay? Optimum activation of all of our spiritual helpers and divine teams. Ours, okay? Again, you guys that are CTT warriors, you know this, but there's a lot of new people listening to the recordings and there's new people dropping in, okay? You don't want to call Archangel Michael, yeah, and Gabriel and Metatron and who all these, I don't know. You don't want to do that. Call your own personal spirit team. Now, that could be somebody from past lives, future lives. It could be a version of yourself somewhere out there. They're more emotionally invested in your outcome than Archangel Michael and Jesus. Sorry, Jesus, but it's true. All right, let's go. There's a part of all of us that knows how to
There is a part of all of us that knows how to
easily and joyfully manifest
easily and joyfully manifest
the optimum activation
the optimum activation
of all of our spiritual helpers and divine teams.
of all of our spiritual helpers and divine team.
They will immediately take away any and all negative energy.
They will immediately take away any and all negative dark energy.
They will transport it into the spirit world.
They will transport it into the spirit world.
And they will transmute it into white light positive karma back into the universe.
And they will transport it into white light positive karma back into the universe.
And transmute.
Transmute that too. Right.
The part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us and them now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us and them now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
Our minds, body, and spirit are receiving the love,
healing, information, permission,
healing, information, permission,
and deep relief now.
and deep relief now.
So let's take a deep breath. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it. It is done.
So be it. It is done.
All right. Easily and joyfully manifest the optimum ability of becoming unlimited in a white light way with no negative consequences. Are we all on board with that? Mr. Reality, is that good for you?
Whatever you say, Liz. I agree.
Yeah, right. Next thing, Liz has opened up all these portals and we've all ejected. Okay, let's go. There's a part of all of us that knows how to
There is a part of all of us that knows how to
easily and joyfully manifest
easily and joyfully manifest
the optimum ability
the optimum ability
of becoming unlimited
of becoming unlimited
in a white light positive way
in a white light positive way
with zero negative consequences.
with zero negative consequences.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
Our minds, body, and spirit are receiving the love,
healing, information, permission,
healing, information, permission,
and deep relief now.
and deep relief now.
So let's take a deep breath. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it. It is done.
So be it. It is done.
All right, Mr. Reality, what did you get?
I just got this feeling of like trying to pick up a sandcastle and it just falls apart in my hands. Like we see
Mm.
something pretty in front of us and want to pick it up, but it crumbles.
Hmm. Let me tune into that. Mm. Mm. Because nothing is really limited. Nothing is finite. Not even a sandcastle, right? That's what it is. It's like, well, unlimited in what way? Because sorry, we are finite, like the physical is finite, right? But then the being is unlimited, but we're too concerned with the physical, is what I'm getting. All right, let's keep going. There's a part of all of us that knows how to
There is a part of all of us that knows how to
let go and heal.
let go and heal.
We are too concerned with the 3D.
We are too concerned with the 3D.
It is our primary focus.
It is our primary focus.
We don't seem that concerned with the afterlife,
We don't seem that concerned with the afterlife,
the past lives, or the future lives.
the past lives or the future lives.
Why focus on things that we cannot control or see?
Why focus on things we cannot control or see?
We cannot be like Source.
We cannot be like Source.
We know our place.
We know our place.
We are powerless,
We are powerless,
and we cannot be unlimited
and we cannot be unlimited
because we're carrying around too much baggage.
because we are carrying around too much baggage.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
Our minds, body, and spirit are receiving the love,
healing, information, permission,
healing, information, permission,
and deep relief now.
and deep relief now.
So let's take a deep breath. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it. It is done.
So be it. It is done.
Ooh, I got a tight throat. What did you get?
I got a lightning strike and someone saying, "You are just a human."
Ooh, the lightning strike.
We are
Yes.
flowers that never bloom.
Yeah, that's what I got. We are flowers that never bloom. Mm. Whew. This is going to be bigger than I thought. I was like, let's go have an easy one today. Sod's Law. All right. For those of you outside of the UK, Sod's Law is an expression. All right, let's keep going. If you get something, drop it in the chat. There's a part of all of us that knows how to
There's a part of all of us that knows how to
let go and heal.
let go and heal.
We have constant reminders
We have constant reminders
that we are powerless.
that we are powerless.
There are a lot more powerful things in the universe.
There are a lot more powerful things in the universe.
We are nothing.
We are nothing.
We are meaningless.
We are meaningless.
And Mother Earth will send you that reminder.
And Mother Earth will send you that reminder.
And so will the universe.
And so will the universe.
We are flowers that never bloom.
We are flowers that never bloom.
We are not that fortunate.
We are not that fortunate.
We don't have that much control.
We do not have that much control.
What else? Might not be anything in there yet. All right. The part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
Our minds, body, and spirit are receiving the love,
healing, information, permission,
Healing, information, permission,
and deep relief now.
and deep relief now.
So let's take a deep breath. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it. It is done.
So be it, it is done.
All right. What did you get?
I'd like to remind anybody else if they get something, an emotion, a feeling, put it in the chat, or any tightness in your body, or any imagery visually that you get. You can type that in the chat too. I got that the human vessel is like a mold, and when you tear away the mold of something, you throw away the casing. But so our casing for our mold is already thrown away, so we don't have any access to it while we're down here.
Ah, whoa. Okay. No access to the information to make us unlimited. Absolutely. Brilliant. All right. And if you guys get something, drop it in the chat. If not, I'll pull it. Don't worry. We're all feeling it today. All right, let's keep going. There's a part of all of us that knows how to
There's a part of all of us that knows how to
let go and heal.
let go and heal.
Our human brains are limited.
Our human brains are limited.
It limits our capacity.
It limits our capacity.
We are not allowed to access that information.
We are not allowed to access that information.
We are not allowed to control our own destiny.
We are not allowed to control our own destiny.
We are lost and confused.
We are lost and confused.
And without the universe, we would be nothing.
And without the universe, we would be nothing.
What else? Got anything else? No? All right, I'm going to tune in. This is impossible.
This is impossible.
I have too much anxiety.
I have too much anxiety.
This tapping is making me feel uncomfortable.
This tapping is making me feel uncomfortable.
I feel as if I'm doing something wrong.
I feel as if I'm doing something wrong.
I feel as if I will be punished.
I feel as if I'll be punished.
I have a lot of fear,
I have a lot of fear.
and I am ruled by fear.
And I am ruled by fear.
What else? Anything else?
I'm not worthy of this transformation.
Ooh, I'm not worthy of this transformation. I'm supposed to be kept in the dark.
I'm supposed to be kept in the dark.
The only things that make me move are trauma
The only
or,
things that make me move are trauma
or traumatic circumstances. Sorry, traumatic events.
and traumatic circumstances and events.
What else? All right, we'll finish that one and we'll go on to the next. That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
Our minds, body, and spirit are receiving the love,
healing, information, permission,
healing, information, permission,
and deep relief now.
and deep relief now.
So let's take a deep breath. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it. It is done.
So be it. It is done.
What did you get?
I just got that it's hard to pick up on this still. Like I can't quite see it and it's out of phase now. Before I was trying to pick up a sandcastle and now it's like the house of mirrors. You're always going in one direction and it's like the wrong direction.
Ooh, I think we're being blocked. That's okay.
Feels like that. Yeah.
That's all right. Hey, I like a challenge. So here we go. Stabbing pain under my left scapula. What is that pain? Fear. That's fear. Yeah, if you want to do it in a saltwater tub, yeah, why not? Let's keep going. There's a part of all of us that knows how to
There is a part of all of us that knows how to
let go and heal.
let go and heal.
Ignorance is bliss.
Ignorance is bliss.
We are being blocked.
We are being blocked.
Our power scares others in the universe.
Our power scares others within the universe.
We may break out and regain control.
We may break out and regain control.
I am stuck in the mud with my feet and I cannot move.
I'm stuck in the mud with my feet and I cannot move.
I am governed by fear.
I am governed by fear.
Fear is the root of all of my decision making.
Fear is the root of all of my decision making.
I feel like I'm being ungrateful
I feel like I'm being ungrateful
to the universe and to this life.
to the universe and to this life.
I should just be happy with what I have.
I should just be happy with what I have.
I should not strive to be any better.
I should not strive to be any better.
There's a reason for the not knowing,
There is a reason for the not knowing,
and I trust that reason.
and I trust that reason.
Maybe whatever is out there is too scary.
Maybe whatever's out there is too scary.
We cannot fight it as a human.
We cannot fight it as a human.
We are not strong.
We are not strong.
We are supposed to rely upon larger things in the universe
We are supposed to rely on larger things in the universe
to guide and protect us.
to guide and protect us.
If we are unlimited, we no longer have that connection.
If we are unlimited, we no longer have that connection.
Anything else? We're definitely being blocked. That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
Our mind, body, and spirit are receiving the love,
healing, information, permission,
healing, information, permission,
and deep relief now.
and deep relief now.
So let's take a deep breath. If you can, your throat's probably tight. We just removed a layer though. I felt that leave and then another one came up to the surface. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it. It is done.
So be it. It is done.
We are attracting a lot of tension in the universe. All right. What did you get?
I got you can't overcharge your battery that you came with.
Mm.
So we're trying to raise the capacitance of the battery that we have in the physical form to a non-physical form up above, and we don't have that wiring.
Ooh, that is interesting. Yeah, because in human form we're pretty limited, but every form we're limited. Even in the spirit world, we're limited, right? Why? Because you can't process up there. You have to now redesign your lifetimes. You got to come back down so you can process more. And then you're the all-knowing, not complete all-knowing, but somewhat all knowing, right? And then you come down in physical form, and now you've had the all knowing taken from you, right? So there's always aspects of we're not allowed to have it all. Mm, okay. And as we were doing that round, the reason I was giggling is we're attracting a lot of unwanted attention in the
From whom?
universe. So I had some like Indian, like the Indian gods and goddesses. I had an Indian god turn up in some sort of like chariot with a whip, like cracking the whip at me. And I'm like, why are you cracking the whip at me? And it's like, you're not supposed to be doing this.
We'll
But you
show
know what?
them.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. We may not become unlimited to the point of source, right? But we're definitely unlocking potential, right? That's what we want to do. We want to keep moving forward, unlocking potential to eventually becoming unlimited. At some point, we will become unlimited. Now, that is when we get reabsorbed back into source. And then somebody put a comment on the Patreon this morning, which was like, why don't we make it easier for, and I agree. Why don't, now that we know that the end result is we're going to be reabsorbed, why don't we just make it easier on ourselves and have easier lifetimes? I couldn't agree more, right? Which is why, going back to the beginning, make yourself a checklist what you want and what you don't want, right? And then you give yourself that information using the CTT. This is the checklist for my future soul contracts, okay? And this is what I don't want. And you would say, there's a part of me that knows how to easily and joyfully manifest the optimum ability to send this communication to my soul that blah, 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 right? I want this. I don't want that. Um, so, and if you think that we make our lifetimes too difficult down here, send that information to your soul, right? You don't need this. You don't need this anymore. There's always a need behind the lack. Okay? You have to remember that. There's always a need for whatever it is you want to change. There's a need of why it's there. Okay, you're broke. Why? There's a need for that. And I'm not talking about a conscious mind need. I'm talking about a soul need. Why did the soul decide that you needed to be broke in this lifetime? And when you find that root cause as to why your soul needed this in the contract, in the lifetime, I guarantee you do that exchange and you start processing and consciousness expansion, your life is going to get better. Okay, but you have to find the need. I'm an alcoholic. Okay, why did the soul need that? I'm a drug addict. Why did the soul need that? I'm lonely. Why did the soul need that? You have to find the need. You have to. I totally forgot what I said. What is it? What is it you got again? Oh, we can't be powerful and we're getting unwanted attention. All right, let's go. There's a part of all of us that knows how to
There is a part of all of us that knows how to
let go and heal.
let go and heal.
We are attracting unwanted attention from dark
We are
entities.
attracted unwanted attention from God.
No, 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 no. From dark entities.
Oh, we are. See, something said in my head, and so we're
We
attracting
are,
unwanted attention from dark entities.
yeah, scratch the God bit. All right. They're paying attention.
They're paying attention.
We are waking up sleeping giants.
We are waking up sleeping giants.
They need us to stay small.
They need us to stay small.
It's how they control us.
It's how they control us.
They don't want us to become unlimited and for the light.
They don't want us to become unlimited and for the light.
They lose their stronghold on us.
They lose their stronghold on us.
We will become powerful if we can manifest whatever we want.
We will become powerful if we can manifest whatever we want.
And there's power and control in keeping us down.
And there's power and control in keeping us down.
And what was it you got?
We're in a house of mirrors.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We're in a house of mirrors. We can't find the answers.
We can't find the answer. I'm locked out of the Akashic Library.
I'm locked out of the Akashic Library. Good one. What else?
I feel Sauron's eye upon me.
Who?
Sauron from Lord of the Rings.
Oh, oh,
Sauron.
oh, 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 yeah. Yeah. I feel Sauron's whatever they are eye upon me. Yeah, I'm being watched.
I am being watched.
I'm going to be punished for this.
I'm going to be punished for this.
I'm not supposed to unlock this potential.
I am not supposed to unlock this potential.
What else?
I'm lost in a maze of human guilt and my own limitations.
Yes, I'm lost in the maze of human guilt and my own limitations. I cannot find my way out.
I cannot find my way out.
We don't have all the pieces to the entire puzzle.
We don't have all the pieces to the entire puzzle.
What else?
I'm worried the dark will lose power if I don't fuel them.
Ooh, yeah. And we're obligated, right? I'm worried that the dark will lose power if I do not fuel them, and we are obligated to them.
And we are obligated to them. That's victim mentality.
Mm. We cannot be, I just keep getting the same message over and over. We cannot be powerful.
We cannot be powerful.
We have jobs to do.
We have jobs to do.
We are needed here.
We are needed here.
And part of that is the unknowing.
And part of that is the unknowing.
Treat them mean, keep them keen.
What?
Oh my God.
What
Treat
is
them
that?
mean, treat them mean, and keep them keen. Yeah.
Where's that from? Where I never heard
Oh, that's a typical British saying. So it's coming from someone in the UK, or their soul is British. So you treat people mean, you keep them keen in a relationship, right? That's
Hmm.
exactly what they're doing to us, right?
Right.
You treat them mean, keep them keen. That we're keen to be down here processing and doing all this work. What else?
I have
Anything else?
forgotten how to be powerful.
I've forgotten how to be powerful. I relinquished that power.
I relinquish that power.
I agreed to come down here without it.
I agreed to come down here without it.
I agreed to the struggle and the suffering.
I agreed to the struggle and the suffering.
What else?
There are leaks in my ability to hold power.
There are leaks in my ability to hold power. That's a good one. What else?
It's okay to outshine the dark and others.
Well, let's turn that around. It's not okay to outshine the dark and others, right? Because we're letting go of the negatives. So it's not okay to outshine the dark and others. We're supposed to be kept down. We are ruled by artificial intelligence.
We are ruled by artificial intelligence.
We have no control over our internal programming.
We have no control over our internal programming.
We wait for those around us to reprogram us.
We wait for those around us to reprogram us.
We cannot find what needs to be fixed.
We cannot find what needs to be fixed.
That is also kept away from us like some big secret.
That is also kept away from us like some big secret.
Let's finish this one out. That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
Our minds, body, and spirit are receiving the love,
healing, information, permission,
healing, information, permission,
and deep relief now.
and deep relief now.
Oh, I'm giggling here. Let's take a deep breath. You're going to like what's next. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it. It is done.
So be it, it is done.
They keep us in the dark by not unlocking our third eye potential. What did you get?
I got like when you go to a haunted house or a house of horrors and you're walking through, like you pretend to be scared, but you know that it's supposed to be scary. So we're afraid of that which is in front of us, which we know is supposed to be scary and raise our, our spiritual level. That interaction is designed to make us better, and we fear that confrontation that holds us back.
Mm, mm. Yeah. So we're non-confrontational. That's a good one. And a lot of times you have to have these battles in order to be stronger and set boundaries and not have people and things run all over you, right?
Hmm.
Battles are necessary, unfortunately. And if you think that you're going to just live a life of non-confrontation, then you're going to lead a life of, and who was it who said this? Was it T.S. Eliot? Something to the effect of, you will lead a life of quiet desperation. If you don't say to the universe what you want and you take control and say, hey, this is what I want, right? And you're not afraid, or sorry, you're not willing to confront the universe, guess what's not going to happen? It's just not happening, right? Because you have this non-confrontational thing going on. So I got the third eye is blocked, and that's how they get us. Okay, so we're gonna as a Thoreau. Thank you, thank you. I knew it was one of them. All right, so let's work on this third eye. On a scale of 0 to 10, how blocked are we? 10 plus plus plus. Let's go. There's a part of all of us that knows how to
There's a part of all of us that knows how to
let go and heal.
let go and heal.
This 10 plus plus off the charts blockage
This 10 plus plus off the charts blockage
that is restricting our third eye potential.
that is restricting our third eye potential.
They don't want us to see, hear, and know.
They do not want us to see, hear, and know.
That will make us too powerful.
That will make us too powerful.
We are supposed to be kept down.
We are supposed to be kept down.
And even if the third eye is open,
And even if the third eye is open,
we don't trust ourselves
we don't trust ourselves
and the information we receive.
and the information we receive.
We're in a house of horrors,
We are in a house of cards.
or that horrors. We are scared what we may see.
We are scared of what we may see.
We may open dark portals.
We may open dark portals.
The dark will turn up if my third eye is open.
The dark will turn up if my third eye is open.
I have no control over these abilities.
I have no control over these abilities.
These things may hurt me.
These things may hurt me.
I'd rather stay small.
I would rather stay small.
What else?
I will not be distracted away from the path.
I will not be distracted away from the path. I don't want to know more than what I already know now.
I don't want to know more than what I know now.
I am non-confrontational.
I'm non-confrontational.
I'm not willing to face the battles to get what I want.
I'm not willing to face the battles to get what I want.
I will not declare what I want.
I will not declare what I want.
I'd rather live in quiet desperation.
I would rather live in quiet desperation.
What else? My third eye is buzzing. All right, we'll finish this one out. That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
That part of our being are willing to inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
Our minds, body, and spirit are receiving the love.
healing, information, permission,
Healing, information, permission,
and deep relief now.
and deep relief now.
So let's take a deep breath. My third eye is like, information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it, it is done.
So be it, it is done.
I still have a tight throat. It's the lack of self-forgiveness that keeps us down. What did you get?
I got the floors crumbling beneath my feet.
Yeah, because this is like, you know, this is big stuff. I didn't realize it was going to be this big. I thought it was just going to be
I was
a
just
little
given a
tail.
spear. My third eye hurts. I have a headache.
I was just given a spear. Yeah, because you need to fight. So you were given a tool to etherically fight with. That's good. That's great. Your head is buzzing. Pouring water in a bottomless glass. Whew. Okay, so it's the lack of self-forgiveness that keeps us from being unlimited. Oh, good. Your crown chakra. Yeah, I knew you were going to have some effects. Yeah. Crown chakra is wide open. Yep, yep, yep. CTT will do that. if you have abilities already. All right, let's go. There's a part of all of us that knows how to
There is a part of all of us that knows how to
let go and heal.
let go and heal.
My lack of self forgiveness
My lack of self-forgiveness
and my lack in a bit the ability to forgive others
and my lack and inability to forgive others
is what is keeping me from being unlimited.
is what is keeping me from being unlimited.
I cannot and will not forgive.
I cannot and will not forgive.
I own up to my mistakes
I own up to my mistakes,
and they will keep me in line.
and they will keep me in line.
Fear controls me.
Fear controls me.
What else?
The ground is crumbling beneath me.
The ground is crumbling beneath me. Let me go in. My throat is tight again. I'm not allowed to unlock this potential.
I'm not allowed to unlock this potential.
It makes me sad and depressed
It makes me sad and depressed
to know that this was here all along.
to know that we're here all along.
No, that the potential was here all along.
It is, yes.
Ah, thank you. And I was not able to access it.
And I was not able to access it.
It is my right to access it.
It is my right to access it,
And they are keeping me from those rights.
and they are keeping me from those rights.
There you go. It just left. That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
Our minds, body, and spirit are receiving the love,
healing, information, permission,
healing, information, permission,
and deep relief now.
and deep relief now.
So let's take a deep breath. So nice. It finally left. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it. It is done.
So be it, it is done.
But it was never going to go there. All right. Good job. We're clear.
Yeah, my nose is running, my eyes are watering. Man,
Good job. Good job. So easily and joyfully manifest optimum guidance, positive emotional fulfillment, gratitude. My crown is buzzing. Gratitude, self-love, self-forgiveness, and the optimum ability to, we're going to reinforce our manifestation, the optimum ability to, of becoming unlimited in a white light way. Okay? I'm lightheaded too. We never know what we're going to get. All right, let's go. There's a part of all of us that knows how to
there is a part of all of us that knows how to
easily and joyfully manifest
easily and joyfully manifest
optimum guidance,
optimum guidance,
positive emotional fulfillment,
positive emotional fulfillment,
gratitude,
gratitude,
self love,
self love,
self forgiveness,
self forgiveness. I was yawning.
and the ability to take a nap, uh, and the optimum ability
And the optimum ability
to reinforce our manifestation,
to reinforce our manifestation,
which is
which is
the ability to become
which is the ability to become
unlimited
unlimited
in a white light way
in a white light way
in all of those wonderful spaces we just opened up.
in all of those wonderful spaces we've just opened up.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
Our minds, body, and spirit are receiving the love,
healing, information, permission,
healing, information, permission,
and deep relief now.
and deep relief now.
So let's take a deep breath. I feel like I'm on cloud nine. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it. It is done.
So be it. It is done.
A big thank you, Mr. Reality. Another one in the library, in the YouTube CTT library. So thank you for all of our warriors that turned up today. And of course, we will hold for questions.